Good evening, viewers. Welcome to today's news edition. Before going to the details, first let's take a look at the headlines. Labourer killed in illegal coal mine in East Janja Hills. Police make arrest and investigation is underway. KSU serves MPSC 1-week deadline to implement recruitment reforms. India Skills 2025-26 Northeast competition kicks off at Guwahati University. Clariat MLA Kermanshalla inaugurates futsal ground in Dikia East. Facility aims to promote youth sports, health and tournaments. The news in detail. First, the local news. A labourer was killed in an alleged illegal coal mining accident in East Janja Hills district, leading to the arrest of one person. The incident occurred on 14 January at an illegal coal mine in Umthe village under Sutnga Ilaka. The deceased was identified as Mosaid Ali, 48, of Hojai district, Assam, who suffered fatal crush injuries after a heavy object fell on him. Police arrested Sahanaj Uddin of Kachar district, Assam in connection with the case and registered an FIR under relevant sections of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita and the MMDR Act. The illegal mine has been shut down and investigations are ongoing. The Khasi Students' Union on Monday gave the Meghalaya Public Service Commission a 1-week deadline to implement the recommendations of a government reform committee led by Principal Secretary F.R. Kharkongor. After meeting MPSC Chairman D. Langstang, KSU Employment and Monitoring Cell Chairman Ruben Najar said the report submitted 5 months ago requires implementation, not further study. He demanded immediate reforms, including disclosure of marks, to ensure transparency in recruitment.
Mentakasni nakaliang joseng iwan hani ba ngindawa ya kata ka report bakal ami na kata komiti kita kimat jingkala ki borok ki bala onra baka MPSC ka di ban penteri kam mordor kita ki borok bat nakaliang kaseng ni iport studio baka MPSC ka tekena baka penteri kam kita ki borok lada omla ti nakaliang kaseng ngatrai ila syutat bang chu yakran chiakran bang chu samit dorkas mon kapor nilaya dakalenti ka babet nilaya dakajingakran nilaya ka lenti ka badai ban kendu ban posat jingmut ban le ka kum gila ban le ngila le hendai larang I bak kum kita kijingkala bala awan la ka sarkar la ka MPC kamon ra PLC ka jingkala kan wan ling bakading bakasna jingkala ma da wan ra kini himat jingkala kaptu kan ni ngamong bakakan ku chimi hendai katu ni benta kan wan ra kata kacing kela bat kan ya jahiti kan ya hati benta bakan tungkam tungjam kan long kebaku.
A massive fire gutted the home of Bitisna Pawa in Yongkalu village in East Janja Hills last night. The blaze, which broke out around 8:30 p.m., affected a family of 6, including 4 children. The fire, caused by a wood-cooking fire, spread quickly and reached electricity lines, preventing Pawa from retrieving belongings. The house was completely destroyed, including furniture, kitchen items, clothes, storage boxes and Rs 30,000 in cash.
Por wajia por in emichonga bay depte snyai hur na beding de kadami ilonga bay kat paji swa kop dinya ur ne swa ba magodin chadrong ilonga bay prachtin mi ilonga bay kada yui prachtin da be bahate din chadrong nrungut I khoni sungut ma pagi dite khale umia dite argi dia khale dite thu phoni to phone le membil goyong I tedang li nia ai thu la wil tai la chileng de phoni chawa he te phone ya te fayar kin do kabaya ga be payua dite khale umia te marsin ong ya khale de dat ba man go ya le bayar laj ya laj Tidak pedung wet temno di iu psiat spo. In kamong iya yang berulat. Kepisah le in kot selal warahi. Jing ime lagi. Pisah li pawajar.
At a time when rising unemployment has left many youths disheartened, a job fair aimed at creating employment opportunities was organized in Ribhoi district on Monday. The Job Fair 2026 was organized by the District Employment Exchange, Ribhoi district, at the District Library, Nongpo. The program was inaugurated by Chaitanya Awasti, Subdivisional Officer of Patharkma Civil Subdivision. More than 100 job-seeking youths from across Ribhoi district participated in the event.
So, from our previous job fairs, there were many placements, and we're very happy to report that we have the children who have, from Employment Exchange, the ones who have attended the job fair have been placed in various organizations. And one of them is placed in Kotak Mahindra. His name is P. Norum. He has been a success story. He joined Kotak Mahindra and then he has been very successful.
I hope that whatever objectives that you have set forth for your respective organizations, they get aptly fulfilled by these talented youngsters from Ribhoi. To the job seekers, congratulations that you've gotten such an opportunity. When we were going through life, we didn't know about job fairs or any such things, you know. Everybody was on their own to figure out what to do with life. But it is a very good opportunity. Try to make the most of it.
The District Legal Services Authority conducted a training for paralegal volunteers, Anganwadi and Asha workers on the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act and Child Protection in Eastern West Khasi Hills. The program aimed to equip participants to prevent child marriages, protect minors and ensure legal action against offenders.
Sebagai teman-teman melu-melu diberiu kiba syak terno berikut di kena kibalik yang ada kamu syak ada ketutaan yang kita lu syak set hadu license yang lantaran melu-melu babu yang hidup di kamar korban tentu akan full yang syakna Ningkong kisah harga fine kebasan kerja tingkat, harga asing kisah harga cukup kerja tingkat, dan apa itu bisa kita dulu, itu bisa sepatutnya kalau lain semua, tapi dan apa lalu lada kerja ini semua, kita bah le pada tali kamu pasliu dari kimia tu kamu lalu ini kita bisa ngamak akan bisa set faktor terus kan nama kata lada dia bagi yoi lagi pio sino lada nama bahasanya nabi sekarang ini dikena ibadah kejeng panten dikela banyak nama lada bisa lada tempat bisa ngamak.
Let's now take a look at the regional news. The Northeast Regional Competition of India Skills 2025-26 was inaugurated today by Minister of State, Independent Charge for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, Jayan Chowdhury at Guwahati University. This marks the first time a dedicated India Skills Regional Competition is being held exclusively for the Northeastern region. The event saw participation from all 8 Northeastern states, with skilled youth competing across 26 skill categories. India Skills aims to identify and nurture top vocational talent and align it with global standards.
World's big
तो यूथ हैज़ टू लीड इट. उसी प्रक्रिया में आज एक बड़ा एस्पिरेशनल प्रोग्राम हो रहा है नॉर्थ ईस्ट का पहला स्किल कंपटीशन जो इंडिया स्किल में फीड करेगा. जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट और स्टेट कंपटीशन हुए हैं उसके बाद कुछ विनर्स को रीजनल लेवल पे कॉन्फ्रेंस में बुलाया गया है और नॉर्थ ईस्ट के सभी राज्य के यहाँ प्रतिभागी आए हैं. यहाँ कॉम्पीट करेंगे आपस में, कई डिसिप्लिन्स में उनको मापा जाएगा और जहाँ कहीं उनकी कमी है उसको सुधारने में फिर उनको मौका मिलेगा, उनको स्किलिंग प्रोग्राम्स उनके लिए उपलब्ध हैं और यहाँ से फिर इंडिया स्किल का कंपटीशन आने वाले महीनों में होने जा रहा है। इस साल शंघाई में वर्ल्ड स्किल कंपटीशन है और भारत की टीम इन्हीं बच्चों में से चयन होगी। तो मुझे उम्मीद है, पिछली बार भी आसाम ने यहाँ एक मेडलियन ऑफ एक्सीलेंस जीता था। आसाम की हमारी एक महिला कंपिटिटर थी, यंग कंपिटिटर थी। मुझे उम्मीद है कि नॉर्थ ईस्ट के यंग लोग आगे आएंगे और आने वाले शंघाई ग्लोबल टूर्नामेंट में भी जीतेंगे।
Tripura today observed the 48th Kokborok Day, commemorating the recognition of Kokborok Tripuri language as an official language of the state in 1979. Observed annually on January 19, the day celebrates the linguistic heritage, cultural pride and unity of Tripura's indigenous communities. Kokborok remains a vital career of the state's history, culture and indigenous identity.
त्रिपुरा में कॉकबोरोक आप जानते हो, हमारा यहाँ ये जो ट्राइबल्स लोग हैं, हम लोग यहाँ ट्राइबल्स में बहुत एक बड़ा जो ग्रुप है वो कॉकबोरोक से बात करते हैं। तो कॉकबोरोक दिवस हम बहुत दिन से मना रहे हैं। तो कॉकबोरोक दिवस में मैं सबको शुभेच्छा देना चाहता हूँ।
Assam Rifles under Spear Corps today inaugurated a skill development center at Khuga, Churachandpur, Manipur to support displaced families through livelihood-oriented training. The center will provide structured programs in tailoring and soft skills with the first batch of students and instructors already in attendance. Supported by Titan and the Confederation of Indian Industry, the initiative aims to expand into culinary education, strengthening resilience as sustainable livelihood opportunities for affected families. Now let's take a look at the national news. Nominations for the BJP national president election began today at the party headquarters. Several senior leaders, including Union Ministers Amit Shah, Rajnath Singh, JP Nadda, Nitin Gadkari, G. Kishan Reddy and Manohar Lal Khattar were present. If required, polling will take place tomorrow and the official announcement of the new national president will follow the process. The post is currently held by JP Nadda, who became national working president in June 2019 and was elected party president unopposed in January 2020, succeeding Amit Shah. Dense winter fog today blanketed Agra, drastically reducing visibility and obscuring the Taj Mahal, at times making it barely visible or appear to vanish into a grey haze. The fog, compounded by air pollution, disappointed tourists and disrupted daily life and travel, often forcing visitors to return later for clearer views of the iconic monument. Environment, Forest and Climate Change Minister Bhupender Yadav chaired the 88th meeting of the Standing Committee of the National Board for Wildlife today. The committee considered 70 proposals related to public utility services, defence requirements and infrastructure development in and around protected areas, wildlife sanctuaries, tiger reserves and eco-sensitive zones, along with 17 defence-related proposals for strategic infrastructure in border and high-altitude regions. And now let's take a look at the news from around the world. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar urged Poland to show zero tolerance for terrorism and avoid supporting terrorist infrastructure in India's neighbourhood during a meeting with Polish Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Affairs Minister Radoslaw Sikorski. Dr. Jaishankar also emphasized strong India-Poland economic ties and underscored India's market potential and pro-investment policies as opportunities for Polish businesses.
India and Poland have traditionally enjoyed warm and friendly ties. In recent years, it's been marked by high-level political exchanges and vibrant economic and people-to-people ties. The visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi to Poland in August 2024 saw our relationship elevated to a strategic partnership status. Today, Deputy Prime Minister, we would review the Action Plan 2024-28, through which we seek to realize the full potential of our strategic partnership. We will also discuss ways to take forward our cooperation in trade and investment, defense and security, clean technologies, and digital innovation. Poland is one of India's largest trading partners in Central Europe. Our bilateral trade, I believe, stands at about $7 billion, having registered a growth of almost 200% in the past decade. Indian investment in Poland has surpassed $3 billion, creating a number of job opportunities for Poles.
For the first time since the establishment by our prime ministers of the strategic partnership. And as you said, we want to review the progress and the perspectives. We seem to be the dynamic countries in our regions, and therefore we should explore the opportunities that there are. We are also countries that were colonized in the 19th century, so we have particular sensitivities in that area. I completely agree with you on the need to counter trans-border terrorism.
At least 39 people have died and dozens more injured following a high-speed train collision near Adamas in southern Spain yesterday evening. A train derailed and collided with a second train travelling in the opposite direction. Emergency services report 73 serious injuries, with rescue teams continuing efforts to free passengers trapped in derailed carriages. European leaders reaffirmed support for the sovereignty of Greenland and Denmark amid renewed US comments on acquiring the Arctic island. US President Donald Trump claimed Denmark had ignored Russian threats in Greenland and insisted it is time for action, while threatening tariffs on Denmark and other EU countries. A joint statement from Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Netherlands, Norway, Sweden and the UK backed Greenland's sovereignty, calling US tariff threats harmful to transatlantic relations. And in sports. Riyadh MLA Kerman Shilla today inaugurated a futsal football ground in Kia East Village under the DMF scheme 2025-26 in the presence of GHADC, MDCs, officials and villagers. The facility aims to promote youth sports, health and tournaments. Shilla highlighted plans for a future swimming pool, encouraged proper use of the ground and noted its potential to generate revenue for local clubs and activities.
Kaya bayu pit yu biang pi bayu dawa bahan ni benta bo pungkui yak ni ketan yongi. Ke suggestion yu kong ongo kwa yu chna le di chat lat ke swimming pool hakwa yu yo kini ki kon yongi ukilan met bat kam ju le de yu kan ni dem mo ha ke olympic le kini ke swimming le man ko win ke competition. Yak tu ke suggestion yang pi kong daw chimi bat kam ju le pesnyao de pesnyao ya Manish Kumar Manu saudara ikat niptit pada manu idisi hakikat tu kan isngidawan doongi dau ya wat ikilat kiluti bakamnu implement ya kate ke proposal ke yang pi baru man gele ke jingmentoi ni benta yang ki kon konro yang li ke time ke yang i kuble chibon ko yang ke suggestion yang pi.
The Shillong Cricket Association organised a felicitation program to honour James P.K. Sangma following his election as president of the Meghalaya Cricket Association. The event was attended by SCA members including President Peter MacDonald K. Sawian, office bearers and local cricket enthusiasts. During the ceremony, Sangma was presented with a memento, bouquet and traditional rindia by SCA leaders symbolising the community's support for his leadership and vision for the sports development in the state.
Mickey. I'm very grateful to Bamak and his entire team at the Shillong Cricket Association for this felicitation program. I feel very humbled and I'm very grateful to all of you for giving me this honor. And for all the warm words of appreciation and the words of encouragement that you have expressed and the faith that you have put in me as I try to lead Meghalaya Cricket Association and of course on a larger context the entire cricketing fraternity and the game of cricket and its growth in Meghalaya. And for this, I would like to seek the support of not just the Shillong Cricket Association and its esteemed members, but everyone, including our players, including all the people associated with cricket in our state.
And now for the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. Minimum temperature of 13 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius were recorded today. The relative humidity is 58%. Moving on to Shillong, 7 degrees Celsius of minimum temperature, 20 degrees Celsius of maximum temperature and relative humidity of 62% were recorded. Meanwhile, in July, minimum temperature 8 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 20 degrees Celsius, relative humidity is 59%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and July says clear weather most likely to occur. Before winding up this news bulletin, here are the headlines once again. Labourer killed in illegal coal mine in East Jantia Hills. Police make arrest and investigation is underway. KSU serves MPSC 1-week deadline to implement recruitment reforms. India Skills 2025-26 Northeast competition kicks off at Guwahati University. And Clay Riyadh MLA Karman Shila inaugurates futsal ground in Dikhia East. Facility aims to promote youth sports, health and tournaments. And that's all we have for you in this news bulletin. Until tomorrow, thank you for watching.